or two.
But, as I said, as anyone who asked to be on the agenda and time allots, I will put you on the agenda. So Ms. Seidel Moore, can you please come? And I hope you have meeting location suggestions and not discussion.
You know what, I'm gonna limit it as much as I possibly can. We just wanna keep it simple. It's me again with the pink shirts. But basically, you know, as Chairman Lee said, this has been an ongoing discussion. As everyone in this room clearly knows, our ANC meetings are outside of our ANC area. And so there's been a lot of discussion, a lot of groundswell support among residents for moving the meeting to a location that's within the boundaries of our actual ANC. A community meeting should be within the community. It's not the wildest idea, but there has been, you know, a limited progress, shall we say, on actually taking the steps to do that. And so what I'd really like to do is just publicly kind of follow up with the commissioners on that idea. I know that there's always kind of discussion of, well, I don't want it in your area or this person's area. I want to not get into that portion of the discussion just yet and just see if, you know, we can have just a mature, calm conversation about just the idea of, in and of itself, of moving our ANC meeting within the ANC boundaries. And then at some later point, once there's research, once there's been time to have those kinds of discussions with the members of your single member districts, to then discuss suggestions, maybe within each single member district about specific locations. But I want to leave the specifics of the location beyond just within our ANC, which has been a contentious issue for some later conversation once the community has been engaged. And just see if the commissioners can agree that the community meeting should be within the boundaries of the community, making it easier for people who live in our area to access the meetings, the elderly, the non-drivers, you know, I'm pointing at myself, you know, to come and participate and get a bigger audience and a broader breadth of community input. So if people can just agree on that one issue, I'd really like to hear people's thoughts, have some limited discussion of that, and then save whatever conversation about each other's areas for some other time. And so that's my 2 cents.
Well, thank you. Any comments from the residents? Okay. Oh.
Just on that, it's been discussed repeatedly in the past. I think there was a chart prepared last year with all of the different options around 5D, including each single SMD. So there's been a lot of background and a lot of discussion, and it would be nice to move that forward and actually have some resolution instead of the continuous putting things off and so on.
Okay. Thank you. Any comments from the commissioners? Commissioner Butler?
I will say if it is moved within 5D, that there needs to be continuity, and that's extremely important for people to know where to expect the meeting to be. So, although my initial reaction is not to be opposed to it, I would say continuity is extraordinarily important.
And to clarify, what I think I'm hearing you saying is that one location, not multiple locations.
Exactly.
So everybody know, and I sort of agree with you on that. So when you all of a sudden you look up, it's the second Tuesday, you know where to go. You don't have to be saying, looking at your email and saying, where is it? And you run in here and nobody's here, then we miss you. So I think that is really, and just find it, so, and knowing that we're not gonna make everybody happy with the location again, but at least it will be within 5D. And we'll, you know, everybody can adjust. We'll all adjust. We've adjusted coming here, even though sometimes we don't wanna come here. Yes, so that was item number 10. We moved 11. We talked about compact market. That was the 18th. Requested presentation. Commissioner Pettigay Lewis is not here. Is anybody here from Lab and Love? You're here from Lab and Love? Could you please come up and explain what Lab and Love is? Is it laboratory retrieval? What is Lab and Love? I just got this today. And like I said, somebody requested it. I got it today. So come on up. Because no, so people can see you and know it's you. Would you kind of show most in front? Yeah.
Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Michelle. Now, born and raised in Washington, D.C., Ward 5.
Hey.
My mom grew up on Bel Air, well, no, she's from Southeast, but it's Bel Air Place, Langdon Park. I'm very familiar with all the crime. Getting more engaged with community involvement, and as a profession, I'm an event planner. I have my own business, and I am planning the Lab and Love Festival in Ivy City for April 2018. And I've been going through all of the logistics, all of the planning with the city, applying for grants with DC Commission on Arts and Humanities, the Beacon DC. I'm gonna reach out to Councilmember McDuffie, he's a good friend. But I wanted to just come and share the event with you all and hopefully get your support behind it. But first I wanted to not surprise you with it in April or when you hear it on the radio and things like that. So the Lab and Love Festival is a arts, wellness, and entertainment festival. Its focus is to promote balance psychologically, so that's mind, body, and spirit, and it's a platform for people to express that art form through dance, through music, through entertainment, through wellness, through fitness, however they so choose, whatever is going to keep them tranquil. Because being born and raised here, and I went to Virginia Tech, I was there when the massacre happened, if you believe it or not. It's just the climate is just it's for me it's just too much. And so for me, I want to start doing more events that engage the community and promote economic growth for our community, because I see Douglas development just taking over the city pretty much, and kind of not allowing that space for the startup and for the small business. So this festival is really to promote economic growth and development for local artists who don't have the resource for the city that is now so expensive. Like, I can say, I remember when gas was $1.10. Like, I can say I remember when it was $1.10 to get on the bus. And now it's just so expensive, it's just bewildering because I'm not even that old, right? So it's, I don't know. So for me, it's just about kind of promoting that awareness for the small business, for female business owners, for just anyone who is an artist and doesn't have an outlet. So that's what this is about. And it's also about getting people back into their happy place. So it's the Lab and Love Festival because so I majored in biology and biochemistry, and now I'm an event planner. My mom is very happy about that. But super geek, and I love the lab. That's kind of where you test things, you try things, you experiment with all different types of art, just so you can find your piece. And then the love part is community engagement, community camaraderie, you know, connecting neighborhoods with communities, businesses with residents, and, you know, fitness and fun. I put that in my proposal. So we're excited about that. So tonight, I just kind of wanted to ask this lovely commission, you guys are fun. This is my first meeting, and this was like, I'm gonna go home and be like, Mom, you can be an ANC this was very informational, and it's good for this generation to understand like really how it works. And it's not always, you know, easy, but it's good. It's good balance. I need y'all to know this is good. I know it looked, but no, at least for me it was good. This is really healthy. So with that being said, please give me a letter of support saying that I can have my festival in Homeland Security. We'll have a meeting with them August 14th. I literally have to sit down with 35 agencies in this one room, and they all ask me all these questions about the festival. So with your support behind me, I feel a little bit more comfortable and not as scared, and I probably won't have as many panic attacks before there are as much anxiety. So I don't really know how to move forward with that. Though.
Well, no, you have to still engage Commissioner Lewis
Yes.
and her community. She did.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
reach
you have to reach out to her, because she didn't put you down for a vote or left support, she just put you down for a presentation. And then I passed that out to you.
Well, no, I spoke to Miss Rothschild
Yeah, she
yesterday.
texted me yesterday.
Did I say your name right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So that's when I told her that, you know, all of us.
And I did.
So did everybody get it?
I believe I was.
Because it was an 11?
No,
Well, she did.
Okay.
it was sent to all the ANC emails.
And I sent it to Miss Lewis's personal, but it bounced back. But all of the ANC.dc.gov, they went out.
And I didn't get it, because I don't have access to that.
Can I show it to you right now? You wanna look at it?
No, I wouldn't try to.
Do you have a personal email?
I do.
Okay, I'll get it from you after.
Thank you.
Okay.
So should we go?
So,
Oh, no.
We don't.
So when,
so is it,
It's
oh,
April.
I was just gonna ask, are you okay with coming back?
So,
when do you need it?
tomorrow, I spoke with Homeland Security today, and they just happened to tell me I needed it today, and it's for tomorrow, even though my presentation is on the 14th. But
Homeland Security wants support from us?
But yeah, they would like to know that the community is behind the event because it's a festival. It's, you know,
This happened in April 2018.
yeah. You gotta start early with these festivals.
I know.
Is that one day long or?
It's just one
How
day,
many
11
hours?
a.m. to 11 p.m. It'll be on Okie Street between Kendall and Fenwick, so right where Love Nightclub used to be in Ivy City Smokehouse. Everyone on that block, Ivy City Smokehouse, City Winery, which is new, everyone's on board. We just had a meeting today. Everyone's super excited. I'm happy. I don't know. It's gonna be really good for the area.
I really like the idea. The
It's-
world, I
it's
think,
really
needs a
gonna
little
be-
more love.
It's like different incubators. You go into an incubator and you see several different art forms happening simultaneously. So you'll go in an art incubator and you'll see life drawing, you'll see body painting, you'll see sketch work, you'll hear artists singing, every type of art form you can think of, that's what you'll experience. And then you're going to the fitness one, which will be sponsored by the Nike store, they're on board too. And you'll be able to do activations where you'll try on their different shoes and try these like different experimental tests to see what's healthy for you and then ultimately what makes you happy. So the happy energy just keeps recycling and we kind of filter out Ivy City and Northeast and Ward 5 a little bit.
So is your project funded by DCCAH?
I applied for the grant, I will know at the end of the month, and then I'll be able to do it again. And that's the same thing with the beacon, everything, I'll know by the end of August. And I'll know if I can have it. Well, I'm gonna have it, I'm speaking into existence, it's gonna happen.
All right.
So, I just want y'all to say yes, and I want y'all to come, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Trying to get NERD to headline, I don't know if I can afford them, but wouldn't that be awesome to have NERD in Ivy City, like right around the corner, like, we're always go.
I don't know
For
who
real?
that is.
No, for real.
I don't know who that is. I just date myself, but I don't know.
Oh, no, this
All
is,
my artists in that
he got a
position.
great, he's the one who made Marvin Gaye. I know you know Marvin Gaye, don't
Yeah,
you?
that's right, because he had a real name. And he's from DC. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay, so,
You can sit down. We're not gonna give you a letter of support though. You have to tell them that they have to give us more time because I saw the little proposal you sent in and because I thought.
little,
No, it was 11 pages. I didn't go through it all. I was on vacation. It was, no, but I saw
I
your
think that's
proposal.
kind of long.
No, but I didn't read all of it because I didn't know it was gonna be a vote. So I just skimmed through the email and I saw every little thing you said, and it's a lot in there. So, and Commissioner Lewis didn't say it was a vote because you.
No, I actually spoke with her yesterday and I told her that she needed to speak with Commissioner Lewis. I told her to send it to all of us so that we could at least look at it before today, and that's what she did. And so I think the reason why we're probably not able to give you a vote is because we need to hear from Commissioner Lewis that she actually goes to her constituents and see whether they will be in support, so that it will be reinforced that the community is in support, since it's in our city.
Because she didn't say that in her memo to me to put you up a vote. She just put you. I will forward you. Is that your email that in it? So it's in there. I will forward you her email, both her email addresses.
Okay.
But I think you had no problem with Homeland Security.
girl.
That's right. And I know some people in Homeland Security, so I will give them a call.
I'm really nice.
Alright, I will.
And I'm really good at planning. You don't have to worry.
I'm just surprised.
It's all I do.
Homeland
Best
Security-
of luck
Can
with
you
your
give us a
application.
card? Because, did you say you can keep the county unit?
Instagram.
You don't?
This is young Miss
It's
Saucy.
different now. I can email it to you.
I am above 40, so.
No one has a.
Oh, but I'll get your information
Yes.
before you leave if you stay, so.
Absolutely.
Okay. And to that thing you got the
It's on
package.
here.
Oh, you printed it out. She printed it.
I have it if you guys want.
Well, you got it, you got it. It's you, because I saw your, I saw everybody in ANC.
Oh.
So you just gotta open it up. It's just candy. It's just today.
What? Today.
Oh, yeah, late last summer. Wasn't I was on vacation.
Anyone wants to?
Now, at this time, I just had a request again for HIPS to do a presentation. HIPS is a,
They do outreach to
outreach to
street workers.
street workers, and they're on 8th Street. We have a lot going on at our ANC meetings. They requested to be on the agenda last month, but I did not put them on the agenda because it was a full agenda. Right now, even though I have all the commissioners here, they requested to be on the September 12th agenda. And I just want a little feedback from you guys that, would you like to have a presentation?
Yeah, they're a great organization and they do a lot in the community.
Even the time.
I have no